Ben Carter is a difference maker for UNLV, both on and off the court. But to understand the player you watch on the floor, you need to know the backstory. And it's all about special bonds with his birthplace, his dad, and his coach. He's the glue that keeps everything together. Ben Carter is the player every team has to have to be successful. Not just stats, but smarts and leadership.
On the court, I try to lead by example. I try to do things with the idea that guys will follow my lead, whether that's making tough plays, taking charges, doing the little things, but really, just doing whatever Coach Rice and his staff need me to do. I'm all about winning, and that's something that I don't care how many points I score. I don't care how many rebounds or assists or whatever the stats. I don't care about that. I care about winning.
The Bishop Gorman grad played at Oregon for 2 years, but decided to come home to Las Vegas and play for UNLV.
I truly think it's probably the most important decision I've made in my life, for myself, for my family, and for my career.
Now he's home, and it makes every day just as special as the last.
To be here in the city of Las Vegas, the city I was raised in, the city that I love, and to be here with my family, and for them to watch me, every game. My dad has become a little bit of a superstar fan.
Ah yes, Dad. Mike Carter has developed a cult following for his enthusiasm. Bill Walton couldn't get enough of him in Maui.
If someone hasn't seen him during one of our games, I encourage them to find out where he sits each and every game, because he sometimes is more entertaining than the game. Especially when we go into one of those 5-6 minute scoring droughts that we've had this season. Definitely fun to watch. I know sometimes my mom will sit there and be like, okay, sit down, honey, you can sit down now. But he's always, he always has a great time. That's important.
It's more than just being a rabid fan. Mike Carter has his own basketball pedigree. A college national championship and a pro career spanning nearly 20 years around the globe. He's turned his focus to teaching others, starting the Las Vegas Lakers AAU team and coaching the girls at Bishop Gorman. But with all of his accomplishments, the top is his sons, Ben and Tim.
I grew up, raising them as basketball players and good young men, and they turned out really to be good kids and good young men, and they're on their way in life.
We have a player-coach relationship, as we also have a father-son relationship, but we also have, a kind of a friendship. And it's a special relationship. He is such a special role model in my life. I can't say how much he's done for me.
It was during his dad's playing career in Israel that Ben was born. He has dual citizenship and cherishes his worldly roots.
Extremely important. I'm very proud of my heritage. Although I didn't live much of my life in Israel, I still tell everyone that's where I'm from. A place where there's a lot of history in Israel, and there's a lot of things that people don't know about. People hear Israel, they think Middle East, they think all the wars and all the how dangerous it is to live there. But I recommend to anybody to go visit Israel.
Carter has had the opportunity to play for 2 Rices. Dave's brother Grant at Bishop Gorman, and now Dave at UNLV. It was at a BYU camp when Carter was between his freshman and sophomore year in high school that he first started building a relationship with Dave.
Dave saw something special in me. He saw something in me that nobody else saw, and he actually offered me my first college scholarship at that point. And that's something that I forever was grateful for. And since then, me and Dave have been able to build such a strong relationship, off the court as well as on the court. And we have a certain level of trust built.
That trust is developed into UNLV essentially having an extra coach on the floor when Carter is in the game. Another foundation being set for his future.
When you're done playing, do you see yourself coaching?
I do. It's definitely something I can see myself doing in the future. I truly believe that I have a mind for the game. When people see me play, or if people know me and talk to basketball with me, they can tell that I really know the game of basketball, and it's something that really has been my life and everything I've known, to this point in my life.
But for now, the focus is on playing, on UNLV, on winning. Because Carter wants nothing more than to bring a championship back to the place that he will forever call home.
It would really be special for us, to win and win, in a big way in this city. And it's something that, gives me a little bit more incentive, each and every time I step out there on the, Thomas and Mack floor.
We've both been doing this a long time. This is about as good as it gets for a good young man right here.
He's a good player. He's a better person. And it doesn't just happen by accident. He's got two great parents. Coach Big Mike and Hadar. Great parents, great family, and he's an unbelievable teammate. And he's been an absolute joy to coach, and I'm glad we got him this year and next year. And everything I hoped he would be, he's been that and more. And his teammates love him, and he just does everything that's right by the team. And he's played well, too. When you think about the good games that he's had, he's been phenomenal, and his unselfish play is absolutely contagious.